Hi viewers, this is Mustaq Ali once again for you. I am with my new subject, criminal conspiracy. Criminal conspiracy means breathing together, which means two or more persons planning to do an illegal act. 120A of IPC speaks about criminal conspiracy. See, to constitute a conspiracy, there should be an agreement between the persons to commit an illegal act. I would like to say in two manners. To commit an illegal act is known as conspiracy. To commit a legal act with the illegal meaning also considered as criminal conspiracy. So here, if we want to commit a conspiracy, there should be a group of peoples. A single person cannot come under criminal conspiracy. Okay, single person's crime. But if you want to, any person has to be taken under criminal conspiracy, then there should be two or more persons. Another thing is whether immaterial whether the crime happened or not. Once the person comes into an agreement, is also enough to commit a criminal conspiracy. The person who committing criminal conspiracy is known as conspirators. Another thing is, here I want to highlight some four important points so that you can able to understand what is criminal conspiracy in an easy manner. See, it's an agreement between the persons. So I'll tell you the four important points. See, criminal conspiracy section 120A and 120B of IPC speaks about the punishment under criminal conspiracy. I will tell you the later in this video. First point is conspiracy as a substantive offence. Conspiracy as a substantive offence. Section 120A of IPC speaks about conspiracy. Conspiracy. To constitute a conspiracy, there should be an illegal act with two or more persons. Second point, conspiracy as a form of abetment. See, abetment, earlier in my video I have told what is abetment. Section 107 of IPC speaks about abetment. If a person abetting another person to do a crime, but he will not directly involved, such crime is known as abetment, and he is known as abettor. In this conspiracy, abetment, for example, one person is abetting a group of persons to do a crime, then it is considered as criminal conspiracy. Abetting persons also considered as criminal conspiracy. And one more thing is, if the crime is committed and punishment given to those persons who committed a crime under the abetment of another person, the same punishment will be given to the abettor. He will not be exempted since he is abetting the other person, since he is not committed any crime in such a way. Because in conspiracy, abetting person is equal to the crime what he committed and the punishment what is liable for the person to abettor. For example, if A wants to B and C to do a crime, then for B, if the B and C is liable under the death imprisonment or for death punishment, the same punishment will be applicable for A. Okay, so abetment by doing conspiracy. Third point, conspiracy to wage attempt to or abet war against government. Section 121A. See, wage attempt to abet war, which means, see, for example, if a person is there doing religious riots, an unlawful assembly formed and doing some religious riots, this is also known as wage against the government, war against the government, or terrorism. It is also known as war against the government. Or some persons who is outside the territory of India and doing some crime against India is also known as war against the government. For example, India, Pakistan is waging the war against the government. Such criminal offence also comes under criminal conspiracy. Section 121A of IPC speaks about criminal conspiracy, waging war against the government. Okay. A group of peoples doing a robbery and committing a murder or kidnapping a child. Those offences come known as specific offence under section 310 of IPC. Such offences also comes under criminal conspiracy since a group of peoples planning and doing an illegal act, which means doing a robbery or kidnapping a child or and committing a murder while doing a robbery. Such offence is comes under section 310 of IPC. Section 311 speaks the punishment of the offence done under section 310. This specific offence comes under criminal conspiracy. These four important points must be noted if you want to able to know what is criminal conspiracy. If you are able to identify these 4 points, then you can easily able to understand what is criminal conspiracy. And the last point is section 120B of IPC. Section 120B of IPC speaks about the punishment under criminal conspiracy, which may extend to imprisonment of life or death or rigorous imprisonment of 2 years. So these are the main points you please note so that you can able to understand what is criminal conspiracy. Like this video, kindly subscribe and also don't forget to press bell icon, and one more thing is kindly share and give likes. Thank you. I will be available in my next video. Thank you.